Now, the thing that they're saying here, the subject they're talking about, is future events happening, prophecy of things that's going to happen in the future, like the things that John got in the book of Revelation, the things that God's telling you, hey, this is what's coming down the pike. This is what's going to happen in the future. Look at this thing. But the time appointed was long. You know what Daniel's been thinking up until now? This is how we are as humans. We have a tendency to do this. We're like kids and babies. We get our minds on whatever's right in front of us, and we can't see beyond that. We can't see what our daddy's going through. We can't see what our parents are going through, and your kids can't see that. You bear a lot of these burdens. In the same way with Daniel here, he said the time appointed was long. You know what Daniel was looking at? He was looking at the 70 years in captivity, and now they're going back to build. And he's looking at the 70, 80, 90, 100-year span, and his life is about over, and he's looking at that. But when this thing came down, this time appointed, and Daniel saw that it's 7,000 years, Jesus Christ set a time appointed, 7,000 years to deal with man. There are not going to be any more years. And basically, he's dropping this down on Daniel as a friend, said, Daniel, let me let you in on what's going on in my realm. Out of all the things that I would like to talk to you about, I love you. You're one of the best men I have. And he sits there, and you know what I'd like to tell you about? What's going to happen in the next few thousand years right up until I take over and I set my kingdom up. Isn't that something? When the Lord got out there and he wanted to talk to John, look at what he talked to John about. All about the future. He put Job through all that trouble. Job is in total chaos. He has no idea what's going on. He's like, for 38 chapters, he is in the whirlwind. And the Lord actually catches him up in the whirlwind and says, okay, Job, let me tell you what's going on. You know what his whole conversation was about? The devil. Let me tell you about my problems, my foe. Isn't that something? But right here, Daniel, he sees this thing and it's starting to come clear here. Look at that for that time appointed. Look over in chapter 11, verse 27. You'll see this thing happen a couple times. Look at verse 27. Yet the end shall be at the time appointed. You see that thing? It keeps coming up. There's another one here. Look at verse 35. It says, because it is yet for a time appointed. And you see right there in the passage, it's talking about even to the time of the end. So it's talking about going down to the tribulation. Come back to 10 and look at verse 1 towards the end of this thing. So he figured out this is not just talking about 70, 80 years. This thing is going on thousands of years until the time comes to an end, until the appointed time is up. And he just got that dropped on him. Look at what it says right here. And had understanding of the vision. So he's got the understanding. It was revealed to him.